After leaving 2023 behind and now entering 2024, it's a good time to think about, how can I continue to grow and improve with each passing day? It's not just a change in the years, it's also a chance to start a trip of self-improvement and reflection. You can think of life as an adventure that never ends, with new chances to change our paths every day. Ancient Stoics, who were known for being very realistic, knew this very well. In addition to being thinkers, they were also realists who understood how life worked. Imagine a quiet evening in the early years of 2024. You are thinking about the past year. Here are 10 habits that were inspired by Stoics that will help you get through this year. These are practical steps you can add to your daily routine rather than just theoretical thoughts. This is an updated and simpler version of Stoicism that you can use right now in your life. 1. Start small. George Washington loved the humble Scottish phrase, "Many mickles make a muckle." His determination helped shape a country. Still, it catches a deep truth. The small make up the big. Zeno, the father of Stoicism, was also right when he said, "Well-being is realized by small steps." But that's a big deal. He realized that transformation happens in small, careful steps rather than in large leaps. Think about how you plant seeds. Every little seed has the ability to grow into something beautiful. What does this mean for us? Say you want to read more. Don't make a huge goal. Instead, commit to writing one page every day. As you put together the small pieces, they all fit together to make the big picture. Don't forget that a walk starts with one step and a habit with one deed. 2. Stop letting anxiety run your life. We all have to deal with a storm that starts inside us and grows into anxiety. There's a ghost that follows us and talks about what might happen or what could go wrong. But here's a tough truth. You're not a robot, and stress shouldn't be the one who moves you around. Marcus Aurelius, who ruled an empire, knew this when he relaxed and thought. One of the most powerful things he wrote was, "Today I escaped from anxiety," or no, I discarded it because it was within me. It's not the plane or the airport that's rough, it's us. How do we get off of this chain that we can't see? First, take responsibility for how you feel. Know that your thoughts, not the world around you, cause your worry. It's like darkness that makes it hard to see, making big problems look like small ones. Get rid of that fog and see things as they really are, not how your fears make you see them. This is where being aware comes in handy. Take a deep breath and ask yourself, is this worry caused by what's happening or by what I fear might happen? Most of the time, the answer is, what I fear might happen. Lastly, let's bust a myth. Worry is not a way to avoid problems before they happen. In fact, the reverse is true. It stops you from moving, it doesn't prepare you. Going nowhere is like sitting in a moving chair. You move around a lot, but don't get anywhere. Let's make a promise to free ourselves from the chains of worry as we move into the new year. We should go through life with a calm mind and heart. As Aurelius points out, you have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. Remember, the only storm you need to weather is the one inside you. 3. Set up a routine. Picture your day as a blank page. Without a plan, it's just empty room that will be filled in any way that seems right. It's a work in progress without a routine, though. The power of a routine is not in being strict, but in giving you a way to focus your energy in the best way. Life without a design is erratic, said Seneca, a Stoic philosopher whose wisdom has stood the test of time. How then do you make this routine? You shouldn't try to copy someone else's plan. You should make your own that works for you. Find out what time of day you're most productive to begin. Are you a morning person like me who loves the quiet of the early morning? Or does your energy level rise as the day goes on? Adapt your routine to this natural flow, and give your most important jobs priority during the day, the ones that need your full attention and imagination. For me, it's about taking charge of the morning instead of letting it take over. Before everyone else wakes up, I start my day with things that make me feel good, like going for a walk, taking some time to think, or working on an artistic project. Remember, though, that a routine is about finding the right mix between work and play. Develop habits that are good for your mind, body, and spirit. It could be reading, working out, or spending time with people you care about. Finally, it's important to stick to your routine. Always being the same is what holds everything together. You'll find that this routine helps good habits grow as you strengthen it. Needless to say, Seneca tells us that we need principles, and what is a routine if not a rule you follow? Free up valuable resources. Every day, accept the framework and see how the unsure chaos turns into a symphony of peace and productivity. 4. Tell yourself to stop. Over the years, there is a story that keeps coming up. It's not about a fight or an invasion, but about a personal win. The choices Dwight D. Eisenhower made changed history, but he also had a terrible habit. He smoked 4 packs a day. His doctor's words were a clear warning: stop or bad things will happen. What did Eisenhower say? He told himself to stop, and after 40 years, he quit all of a sudden. A very important Stoic concept is shown by this: no one is free who is not master of himself. As Epictetus said, this story isn't just about giving up smoking, it's about giving up any bad habit that's holding you back. We all have problems, whether they are bad habits, putting things off, or negative thoughts. Telling yourself to stop is the key to winning. It's about taking charge of your urges instead of having them run your life. We are all slaves to something, said Seneca, another Stoic philosopher. But the beauty of Stoicism is that it helps us see that we are the ones who keep our chains. What does this mean for your life? Pick out that one thing. Perhaps it's that extra coffee, the never-ending reading on social media, or some other habit. Don't do something easy. That will only get in the way. Realize how it's changing your life, and then make up your mind to stop. It's not about making changes slowly. It's about taking a clear, intentional move. You're not just breaking a habit when you tell yourself to stop. You're taking back your freedom. As you move into the year 2024, remember this powerful message. You are in charge of your own life, and the first thing you need to do is master yourself. 5. Free up valuable things. Time is the most important thing we have, but we waste it on useless things all the time. Our screen time shows that we really do feel like we don't have enough time. We don't need more time. We just need to make good use of the time we have. Stoicism tells us to pay attention to what's important. Epictetus, a philosopher known for his practical wisdom, said, "If you want to get better, be willing to look clueless or stupid about some things." This means choosing not to get sucked into online distractions like doom scrolling, reading too much news, or other things that aren't important. The plan is twofold. Be aware and do something. First, pay close attention to how your time is spent. For a day or a week, write down everything you do. You'll be surprised at how much time you waste on things that don't matter. The first step toward change is becoming aware of this. Next, make a decision and act on it. Cut down on the time you spend on these activities. Limit how much you use apps. Set times to read the news, and stop surfing the web without a plan. You don't have to cut yourself off from the world. You can just choose not to drown in it. Once you get your time back, you'll have more for the important things in life, like reaching your goals, taking care of your relationships, and growing as a person. This habit helps you handle your whole life, not just your time. It's about making sure that the valuable hours in your day are spent on things that make your life better, not worse. Let's keep Epictetus's words in mind as we move into 2024 and devote our time and energy to things that really help us grow and be happy. Don't forget that every minute you waste on something pointless is a minute you lose on something important. Sixth, do something hard. Seneca, a very serious person, didn't just make goals at the start of each new year. He made a statement. He jumped into the Tiber River, which was very cold. It wasn't for a swim. It was a show of power over himself. He made it clear, I'm in charge. This act wasn't about how cold the water was. It was about the fire it lit inside him, a fire of confidence and strength. It's a strong lesson that doing something hard can be the most powerful thing you can do. How can we use this lesson about being calm in our daily lives? We need to get out of our comfort zone to start. Pick something that will test you and make you feel a little nervous. It could be anything, like getting up an hour early, taking a cold shower, standing up in a meeting, or even learning something new. Making yourself push your limits is more important than the job itself. When things are hard, that's when we grow the most. It's where we find out what we're really capable of. The most important thing about this practice is not how hard it is, but how you have to fight your feelings. It shows how strong you are on the inside and that you are more than your fears and doubts. When you set out to do something hard, remember Seneca's unspoken message. I control my actions, my reactions, and my mind. Let 2024 be the year you accept challenges and show yourself that you can handle tough tasks. In the end, we don't just live when things get tough, we grow. Seventh, hang out with people who make you better. We are shaped more by the people we hang out with than we think. Like going for a walk in the woods, the tracks you pick decide where you end up. Stoics knew how powerful associations could be, so this idea isn't new. Seneca showed how important it is to be around people who make you grow and gain wisdom through his letters. Not just choosing friends, but also picking people who will change your life and character. As he wrote, associate with those who will make a better man of you. How does this apply to the world we live in now? First, look at your circle very carefully. Who do you spend the most time with? Do they have the traits you look up to and want to have? It's not about finding great people. It's about finding people who share your ideals, push you, and help you grow. Putting yourself in a place where you can grow is like putting yourself in good dirt. Remember that if you hang out with slow people, you'll start to limp too. It's not enough to just stay away from bad effects. You should also actively seek out good ones. Gather a group of friends who are dedicated to your personal growth and form your own Stoic circle. It could be a book club, a study group, or just yourself. Do things that make your mind and spirit stronger. Talk about your ideas, have intellectual debates, and push each other. Seneca said, "We learn as we teach." If you hang out with people who push you to be better, you won't just meet the challenge, you'll smash it. Let 2024 be the year you grow your garden of effects, making sure that each person in it helps you along the way. 8. Don't be afraid of change. Getting used to change is like learning how to ride the waves. You will fall over if you don't change, but you will be moved forward if you do. During his deep thoughts, Marcus Aurelius thought about how things change. He recognized the steady ebb and flow of transformation that makes up the rhythm of life. When we are afraid of change, we miss out on all the wonderful chances and options that come with it. It's not enough to just accept change. You have to welcome it with open arms. To make this a part of your life, you should first change the way you look at things. Don't see change as a danger. See it as something that will happen and is exciting. It's a chance to learn, grow, and try new things. Get out of your comfort zone this year and try something new, whether it's a hobby, a new job, or even a new way of thinking. Those times when things are unclear and new are often when we grow the most and are happiest. Adopt a mindset that is flexible, like a tree that bends but doesn't break. When things change, learn to be able to adapt. Being able to adapt doesn't mean being inactive. It means constantly looking for ways to do well in new situations. As you go through life's changing landscapes, remember what Marcus Aurelius said: "The universe changes. Our life is what our thoughts make it." Let 2024 be the year you ride the waves of change with skill and grace, seeing every new challenge as a chance to learn more about yourself and grow. 9. Say no to things that aren't necessary. When there are a lot of options and things to do, being able to say no is like having superpowers. Marcus Aurelius, who was in charge of a kingdom and had to deal with a lot of problems, knew that insight was power. He was smart to point out that a lot of what we do isn't necessary. Saying no to things that aren't necessary not only frees up time, but it also helps us focus on what's important. It's about getting rid of the unnecessary stuff to make room for the important things. Make this a part of your life by first looking at the things you've promised to do. Do they fit with your goals and values? It is simple to get caught up in a lot of busy work that doesn't really help us reach our goals. Learn how to say no to these things that will distract you. Not being friendly or helpful doesn't mean you're being distant. It means having limits that let you focus on things that really matter to you. Remember that whenever you say yes to a small thing, you're really saying no to something big. Turn this around. Your yeses should count. Say yes with all your heart to things that make your life better, like personal growth, relationships, or your hobbies. This selective yes is more than just an answer. It's a promise to do great work in the areas that really count. As you start the new year, only say yes to things that will help you become the person you want to be. In line with Marcus Aurelius's wisdom, constantly ask yourself, is this necessary? Let 2024 be the year you hone the delicate and powerful skill of saying no to things that aren't necessary, paving the way for a life full of focus, purpose, and deep happiness. Go back to get more Stoic wisdom. Rhythm, part of accepting our humanity, is accepting our flaws and mistakes. Marcus Aurelius, a leader who had to deal with the difficulties of life and power, knew that people would fail. He once thought about how important it is to not only get back up when we fall, but also to see the beauty in the fact that we can. We need to understand that tripping is a part of our journey and not a break from it. In real life, this means having a mindset of strength and forgiveness. Do not see it as a failure if you fail to stick to your diet, workout, or other goals. Think of it as an important part of the growth process instead. The important thing is how you handle these obstacles. Do you scold yourself, or do you admit you made a mistake and gently guide yourself back on track? Choose the second option. It's about making self-compassion and determination a habit. Every time you go back to your road, you make the habit of being strong stronger. Feel proud that you can get back to your beat, no matter how many times you lose it. Remember that it's not about being perfect. It's about making progress and always going back to what's important. As we move into 2024, let's remember that these Stoic practices are not just ideas, but daily acts that shape our lives. Epictetus once said, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it." Remember that knowing Stoicism isn't enough to become self-disciplined, resilient, and peaceful. You have to live it too. Every day is a blank page, and the things you do are the brush strokes that paint the picture of your life. So start today. Choose a habit, like taking a moment to think in the morning or doing something nice for someone else, and see how it changes your life. Your comments and accounts of transformation are what keep this journey going and changing. Let's discover this road of constant growth together and share our stories. This will not only change our own lives, but also inspire those around us. Thank you for supporting me and being a part of this path. I appreciate you making every day a step toward a fuller, more important life. Do not forget to watch our next video for more Stoic wisdom and ideas to help you on your path. This is the next step on your way to growth. Become a member of our channel today. Unlock exclusive content, enjoy 24/7 live Q&A chats, and participate in weekly Stoic challenges. Join now for a unique journey of growth and wisdom.